Are you ready to double your productivity again? This is the second video in a productivity series I put together. So if you haven't watched the first video, there is a link to the first video, but don't worry, you don't have to watch it first to get maximized effect of what we're going to talk about in just a second. We're going to talk about a way to get 80% of your time back. And if you're overwhelmed, exhausted, or have this huge to-do list, you are going to be super excited to be able to find out how 20% of what you're doing is actually moving the needle, and 80% of what you're doing may be busy work, but we're going to audit your productivity process. So now that you have a system, we're going to audit that system and we're going to find ways to get more out of your time. So are you ready? If this is the first time you've met me, my name's Pam. I help small businesses simplify and automate their growth so that they can do things quicker, better, faster, and at less cost. So one of the things that's really precious as an entrepreneur or as a person in life, because we're limited amount the time we have, is your time. So we want to be as productive as possible when we're working on our business, and also be as productive as possible when we're getting things done in the other side of life. So with that said, I really wanted to tell you another 2 strategies that are completely different than the first video of how to audit your business and maximize your time. So without any further ado, we're going to talk about the first one. The first one is your MITs. So these are your most important tasks of the day. And if you have never heard of an MIT, or you don't really have that, what is the most important thing that I need to get done today in your head when you start the day, you are missing out. If you haven't read the book, I don't read a lot of books, I do a lot of audio books, is Eat That Frog. It's a really good book, short read, great audio book to put in for headphones when you're walking. So free plug, no sponsorship or anything like that. But it is about what is the most important thing you need to get done every single day, and do that thing first. So you should not start your day, you should not do your to-do list without identifying what is your most important thing. And as much as possible, do that first. Now, we all have the most productive times of the day. Some people, that's 1 o'clock. For me, it's any time before noon, because after noon, it kind of gets into a different mode. I'm just not as creative, and I know that about myself. So if I'm going to do some creative task in my business, I'm going to try to get it done in the morning. So you know what that time is for you, but you need to know what is your most important task of the day when you start your day. Because if you know that, you are 10 times more likely to get it done. So I want you to identify that, and I want you to know that at the end of the day, if you only got that one thing done, that you did get the most important thing done. Whether it's life or business, it doesn't matter which one it is, but it is the most important thing. You always need to make sure you're getting that done first and foremost, and that will be the only big criteria in your life. The second thing is the 80-20 rule. I just talked about how you can save 80% of your time. 80% of things you do are busy work. The 20% is what's going to move the needle. So know what that 20% is and get it done. If you like this video, I'm just going to make it short and sweet. Please like or share it with a friend.